Hey guys, my name is Ryan and welcome to Overwatch Central. So this is a video predominantly aimed around console, but I do sort of respect a lot of people that watch this channel play on PC. But I do feel that this kind of discussion with the reporting system does affect everyone. But we do have a pretty interesting and just really nice story to hear to, with some karma biting a Ddosser back in the ass. And I think it's the same Ddosser that we've spoken about in previous videos, so that'd be kind of good to sort of roll back on. But I do want to start with the sort of main thing that sort of brought up this video to make it topical, and that's that there is a console reporting system on the PTR currently in the crash logs. This came with the Summer Games stuff with some more cosmetics coming out, but this is the line I want to focus on with the violation gameplay with PlayStation Network and Xbox Live, with your fellow players reported you and you being suspended as well as lines in that particular script. So we know that there is a new system on the way. Jeff Kaplan's spoken about it himself on July the 6th. He said that it's still being worked on, that they really appreciate patience, and they're making something from the ground up with the console reporting system. It's not going to be like the one that's on PC, as there's a lot of problems with it. Just to quickly gloss over where the problems are coming from with console, it simply boils down to the fact that the Battle.net launcher and all of the games is run and owned by Blizzard. It doesn't go through a third party. If they really wanted, Blizzard could put a PTR patch up with a new hero that's just a massive poo. However, for sort of PlayStation and Xbox, they need to go through Sony and Microsoft just to make sure that their patch is safe to use, isn't illegal or breaking any laws, and is appropriate for whatever games are going out. So that's why there's a PTR on PC, but there's no such thing on Xbox Live and PlayStation, just because they won't really let that happen, because it can crash games, it can cause a lot of problems, and that's just more work on the console's end than Blizzard's. And this is where the problem with the reporting system has come in as well. Neither party have full control over what it should be. Really, it should be the console that's sorting out the reporting issues, but of course, as most people know, with PlayStation and Xbox, that they kind of don't really follow up a lot on that. Hence why you have the likes of DDoSers and people throwing unless you pay them money on PayPal. These are real problems on console. It wouldn't happen in a million years on PC. Speaking of DDoSers, let's go over the sort of main story that I wanted to cover. It's a great one. So there's a DDoSer that's quite notorious, quite high up on the Xbox ladder. I think used to be world first as well. But this person DDoSes somebody on the enemy team, basically taking them out of the game. They can't really rejoin and should give this team an easy win, being 6 versus 5. And that's the beautiful part. They lose on Hanamura. And it's really fun to just hear the frustration by like this person that's DDoSed them. Quite frustrating that he instantly deflects and starts blaming it on his team, calling them retards and stuff, which I think really highlights the kind of person that this is. I will link the sort of clip in the description below. Honestly, don't take the time to learn this guy's name. He's not really worth the time or effort, and it's really nice to just see him lose, even though that he's actively trying to cheat to win games and to exploit the system. And this really boils down to the new reporting system really should solve a lot of this. It seems to be very close to being finished and finalized. So console players, you can rejoice soon, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the game and the climate in console working its way out. Because at the moment, we don't really make many console videos because we do feel a lot of our topics are applicable to both PC and console. However, those sort of exclusive console videos that we tend to make are always really about the fact that the system is a little bit broken and some crazy stuff is going on. It's basically a Wild West. So that's the main thing, that we have a new report system on the way very soon, and also a DDoSer just getting a taste of his own medicine. And it's great. If you just want a reason to sort of kick back and laugh at somebody being an idiot, then this is a great video. Do check it out below. A few other things that I want to go over. There is a spawn bug with Capture a Rooster as well, where both teams have been spawned in the same spawn room, which of course is causing a lot of problems. Again, if this was on PC or the PTR, this would be fixed fairly quickly. But because Blizzard have to go through console to do it, it can take a little bit of time. So just maybe avoid Capture the Rooster because it tends to be a little bit broken currently. And also I do want to talk about the Xbox reputation system. As somebody that doesn't play Xbox or hasn't in quite some time, I don't necessarily know if the reputation system is going to cause a lot of problems with any reporting system that comes out. Of course, the major issue that's going to happen with this reporting system regardless is that it's going to be automated, and that's ripe for exploiting people and abuse of the system, for reported people that may be playing a one trick that you don't like. Say like a Mercy, for example, pretty good, but like having a bad game isn't necessarily doing well, and the person on your team gets everybody to report you. And I don't know whether the new reporting system or the Xbox reputation system is going to sort of cause issues for you with matchmaking. It's kind of like the avoid this player option that used to be in the game that was taken out, rightfully so, because people were exploiting it, and you had the example of a Widowmaker that couldn't get a game at all because everybody was trying to avoid her because she was that good, and she also just played Widowmaker. I also did want to talk about some problems with the meta as well. There tends to be a little bit of difference between between Xbox and PC, for example, when it comes to what heroes are popular currently, but at the moment it seems fairly balanced. Looking at websites like Omnic Meta, it really does look fairly healthy from a gameplay standpoint. There isn't any heroes in particular that are really high up the list, and there's no heroes that aren't being played at all. In fact, it seems more balanced and healthy than PC currently, but I think that's something that you console players will have to let me know if there are any heroes that are causing problems in console. Let us know in the comments below. Let us know what you think of the new system and whether you enjoyed seeing this Ddosser actually lose a game even though he's trying to cheat. Do let us know below. Like and subscribe for more Overwatch content. It really does help out the channel quite a bit. And until next time, take care. We'll see you then.